Friday, time for another edition of Feel Good Friday. And boy, does it feel good to be home. I've been away for 8 days. I was up with my brother who had major surgery, just helping out. And I was wondering what I was going to talk about because for a good chunk of the 8 days, I was just with him in a ward. Not much was happening. I could have talked about the tremendous healthcare workers, etc., etc. But a story kind of came upon me. On Tuesday night, I went to the Toastmaster meeting of the only club up in the Fort McMurray area. And as I walked in at about 10 minutes before the starting time, there was a note on the bulletin board saying the meeting had been canceled. I was a little bit upset because I was going to surprise this one person I had met via Zoom last year. When I got home, there was a little text message saying that the meeting had been canceled. And I thought, canceling a meeting 9 minutes before start, I thought all sorts of unprofessional. But anyway, I didn't know what to do, but I did send an email to this friend, her name is Ruchi, saying that I was up to pay a visit, this and that. And she offered to go out for coffee the next day. I didn't know if I would accept it, but I decided I would. It's one thing I really like about life is making other people talk about themselves. Ruchi had an amazing story. She came to us from India. We hear this story quite a bit. Her and her husband had built up a very good life, and they had chose that she would stay at home until the kids were at least in school. She got herself involved in a thing called Aloha Abacus or Abacus Aloha, teaching math to students using the abacus, which seems somewhat outdated to me. I think that goes back to pre-Christ in China or something. But anyway, she showed me a little bit about it and how the numbers and the skill set that she was giving to the students is how you can recognize numbers immediately. And her students were in competition against the best in the world, not just Canada. And I asked her how she got involved in that, because she wanted to stay at home, and it was a big risk, and she was really, really nervous. And I thought, isn't that important in life that we take some risk? She didn't have a clue what to do. She didn't really have a clue how to run a business, but she believed in herself. She learned about herself. She never, ever quit. And her accomplishments are amazing. So that's my message to you. Don't be afraid, even as we get older, to take risks. Because sometimes the greatest risk you'll ever take is to take no risk at all. Now go out and have a great week.